Welcome back to the BNI San Diego Podcast, and I can't believe it. It's our 100th episode, 100. It's amazing. It's hard to believe. You know, I was kind of doing some thinking over this past week, this past month, as we're coming up to our 100th episode, kind of a then and now. When we started 99 episodes ago, just over a year and a half ago, a lot's happened. When I started or when we started doing these podcasts, I thought it was going to be something really short, just kind of fun to do for a couple of times. Never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that we would be at some point filming a 100th episode. And here we are. A lot's taken place since then, a lot of growth, both as a region for BNI San Diego, me as an individual, professionally, emotionally, mentally, all of it. I've learned a ton from our guests. I think that's probably been one of the biggest takeaways. And I'm going to share some of those takeaways today, but I just wanted to thank you for joining us again for our 100th episode. It's incredible. So when I started the podcast, I actually hoped that maybe 1 or 2 or 10 or 20 people would listen. And you know what I found out? That there are people all over the place that are listening to this, hundreds, if not thousands, along with people from here locally in San Diego to across the country, as well as around the world. BNI is a global organization, and with the relationships that we've built and some of our podcast guests from around the country and around the world, we are now getting listeners from all over the place. So it's actually surprised me in some ways. It's it's made me giggle in other ways. Very happy. Very. It's just been an amazing process. Who would have thought that all of this would have taken place? And now we're at our 100th episode. Now, what blows me away? I'm thinking about the things that kind of blow me away. We have people watching from all over. We have followers from all over the place. How much I've learned, oh my gosh, from our not only from our guests, but also from our listeners. I've actually had communication with a lot of our listeners over the past year and a half, sharing with me some tidbits and some nuggets that they've taken away from the podcast. And I'm just blown away that people are absorbing things, whether they heard something last week or months or even a year plus ago that they learned from the podcast. Here's a couple takeaways. There were some meaningful moments that I had, and there are too many to share over 100 episodes, but some key ones. A big one for me was having Dr. Ivan Misner, the founder of BNI. When we were in Houston, Texas, we got to be able to film together and have a great conversation on one of his books regarding legacy. And it was a great conversation. I was thrilled to have the founder of BNI on the podcast, Dr. Ivan Misner. If we go way back when, to episode number 11 with Robin White, and the topic was, who's really running your business? What an incredible episode as business owners to be able to kind of take a look at who and or what is running our business. You know, sometimes we're so in the thick of it that it's important to take a step back at times and really look at our business as a business and who's running it and where do I fit in this whole thing. Episode 20 with Mark Applebaum, a good friend of mine out of Utah. Are you looking for credit or credibility? Right? Are we just looking to check off a box? Are we looking to just get something done? Or are we looking to build credibility, whether it's in our chapter, with another fellow referral partner, a member, a business associate, whatever it may be? Are we looking to build credit, or are we looking for credit or to build credibility? Episode 35 with Miguel Contreras, the value of presenting, regarding your feature presentation, how important it is to make sure that we're delving in and taking the time to present. When we have an audience of people, just like today, we've got an audience of individuals that are willing to listen in or watch in and take part. being able to delve in deep into your presentation, to know your audience, to be prepared, all of the elements of the value of presenting. And then one of my very favorites was our episode 50 with my very own daughter, Abigail Wilson, or Abby Wilson, or just Abby as I know her. She is our BNI San Diego celebration coordinator. She's 13 years old. And just to watch her grow over this past year and a half, she gets so excited. She actually has a following on our podcast as well. Not only some of her friends from school that have watched, but also people around the country, and a couple of our international listeners have actually asked how she's doing. They periodically check up on her, and it's great. And I will tell you, there's nothing better, that proud dad moment, to watch your 13-year-old daughter handle herself on a podcast or handle herself in a room full of adults in a professional environment. It's amazing. And that one was actually on building a legacy of relationships, which is what she's doing. Episode 61 with Chrissy Ballard out of Arizona, building a community through nonprofits. I love this one. This one is very close to my heart. The whole element of nonprofits and how, as professionals, we gain a lot from our community, and as professionals, we need to be able to give back to our community. So to be able to have an environment through nonprofits, and how getting involved with and having nonprofits in our local chapters is an incredible part of growing our community, of being part of our community. So Chrissy, that was a fun one. It was really neat to see the things that you're doing through nonprofits in the Southern Arizona portion. And then episode number 77. I get a little flustered sometimes. Episode 77 with one of my really good friends, one of my best friend's sons, Cameron Reynolds, the young, energetic executive director, early 20s. And it was on the power of leveraging the power of why. Having that understanding of why and why we do things, whether it's things in our business, things in our chapter, things with our family, knowing that and leveraging the power of why. We've got guests from all over the country, with Moji from Canada, from Charlie Lawson in London in the UK, to some of our we've had guests that have come on multiple times. Alex Terranova, coach and author and an amazing friend, Alex Terranova. Andy Cruz of Cruz Production has been on multiple times, going through the core values. We've had some of our team, Jennifer Dreyfus, Ray Falvey, David Jacobson, Peter Carlson. We've had members. We've had Doug Means. There are so many incredible guests that we've had, and I have been the recipient of learning from every one of those. So as we have guests on and as things happen, the best part of it for me is I'm learning from all these amazing people. And I'm grateful that you're just here listening, getting to absorb some of the things that I'm learning as well. And I want to thank you for 100 episodes of just being here with us, tuning in each and every week, every Tuesday as we drop a new episode, and to be able to see and hear from you as listeners. And that reminds me, don't forget, remember to email us at podcasts@bnisd.com, podcasts with an S at bnisd.com, and share with us some questions that you may have, things that you'd like us to discuss, maybe some listeners that you'd like us to interview. All of those things can happen when we hear from you, and we love hearing from you, our listeners, our members, our friends, our family, all of it. I want to talk a little bit about where we're going. So again, first and foremost, I will tell you, I never thought we would be at 100. So now I'm looking at number 200 and 300 and 500 and beyond, looking to be able to add people from around the globe. We're coming up to our global convention here pretty soon, and I'm hoping we're going to get some individuals from that convention, some of my friends, colleagues, and mentors and heroes, to be able to come and join us and share some words of wisdom with all of you as they share with me as well. And then just looking to up our game. As you can see, We actually have a BNI San Diego podcast studio. When we started, we were doing this via Zoom, right? We did a lot via Zoom 5 years ago, 5+ years ago now. And we have grown and elevated our image, our brand on the podcast side of things to be able to have a stationary, live, in-studio podcast studio. It's incredible. Again, I want to shout out to Andy Cruz of Cruz Production for getting this all put together for us each and every week. Him and his team have done a phenomenal job, and we're really appreciative. And you know what? I'm really appreciative of all of you guys. You're taking the time to listen, whether you're in the car, on a run, at a walk, whatever you're doing, you're taking some time to listen and learn and grow, which in turn helps us all, because the more we grow as professionals, the more we're able to better take care of our referral partners, clients, guests, family, all of those things that we do here in BNI, building those relationships that lead to more referrals. So again, I just wanted to share with you a little bit, say thank you for 100 episodes. And again, we're looking forward to the next 100. Remember to like our podcast, both on YouTube, on Apple, on Spotify, all of those things, wherever you listen, make sure that you like it. It helps the, I forgot the term, is it, or anyway, or whatever it helps. We appreciate all the likes. Thank you again for joining us, and we look forward to hearing you, or not hearing you. Again, I'm a little tongue-tied right now. I'm so excited because of our 100th episode. So we're looking forward to being back with you next week for our 101st episode and with an amazing guest. See you then. Have a great week.
This episode of the BNI San Diego Podcast has been brought to you by Cruz Productions, a San Diego-based video production company and proud BNI member. You can find us at the intersection where business and creativity meet, or online at cruzproductionsinc.com.